I count the buttons on my sleeve to keep my hands from shaking apart. I fold the map of my own face and tuck the sharp edges under my tongue. The room keeps leaning in like it knows my name by heart. I keep the door latched, I keep the lock turned twice. If I stop moving, something else moves through me. If I listen too long, the dark begins to answer. Hold it together, hold it together. I am still here, I am still here. Keep the glass in place, keep the seams from opening. Hold it together before it all gets inside. The mirror gives me back a version that never blinks. I wash my face with cold water and count to 7 in the sink. There are footsteps in the hall.
All right, my friends, welcome. Dried Moss here. Thanks so much for taking the time to come by and hang out with me. Your time is a valuable resource, and spending some of it here with me is much appreciated. Thank you so much. We are going to be continuing. Hopefully that music isn't too over my voice, but thank you for being here. Again, your valuable time is a limited resource that you can't get back, so I do really appreciate you guys coming over and hanging out with me. We're continuing with Alan Wake. This is a viewer request from our good friend ELDEN. We have two other games from viewer requests. That is the Routine and the Quarry, which we'll add into the rotation. But we're going to be playing this one for at least 2 hours. And after that 2 hours, I might jump back into Night City and do some more Cyberpunk 2077. So let's get the game up and running. And for full disclosure, for those that may not know what I like to do here is I will take a ton of data as I play these games so that I can immerse myself in the lore and I can remember it a little bit easier. So you'll see from time to time a database pop up, and when that database pops up, I'll be entering into that. But I'll talk about it whenever it comes up for the first time. All right. The music that you heard was Hold It Together. That was AI generated from Suno, Suno. I just put in some prompts to ask it to make some music. So I will get us started. Sounds like audio is good. I'm going to turn on game audio. I have been messing around a little bit with my camera, so you may not see the samurai as well as it should, but there, that's probably a little bit better. Okay. This is right where we left off from a previous stream a couple of hours ago. I had to take a break in between, like around noon to 5 p.m. is when it gets really hot, so I let my house cool down, and I don't like playing games when the house is burning hot. So if you'd like to see that lead up to this point, feel free to jump over to that video. But we are on the lookout for, we're trying to find Alice, Alan's wife. So you know where I'm from, where I'm at in the game.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Lover's Peak. That is our destination. Something on the table there. Is that booze? Oh, there is a manuscript. Lover's Peak is that way. Let's go check over here, see if there's anything collectible. I feel like the game audio might be too low. If you do drop into the comment section while you're watching this on demand, please let me know in the comment section if you hear my voice and audio balance is good. If you're live, please take a moment to do the same. Helps me out a little bit. Currently have my microphone at negative 3.1 decibels, and the game itself is at negative 6.5. I might bring that down a little bit more. Maybe we'll go negative 8 versus my negative 3. Maybe I'll find a sweet spot to where there needs to be like a negative 5 dB difference. All right, nothing over here. You know what? I want to see, should we make the background, let's make the background red lights. See if that changes the atmosphere at all on camera. I do have a little bit, so I've got overhead lights at purple. Let's see if we can change the overhead. I want this headlight to be, I could make it red as well, but let me see here. If I made the overhead red, yeah, that's not bad. I do have a white light coming from this direction and a yellow light right here, red light above, and then red lights in the back. Yeah, I think that should be good. You guys can see my collector's item here. I bought this at GameStop. I've been selling a bunch of my classic games, and I love Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I got this collectible gauntlet, and I've also been collecting Funko Pop figures, mostly from Demon Slayer. I've got a ton of those. But they recently launched Cyberpunk Edgerunners, so I've got all 3 of those, Rebecca, Lucy, and David. I just got David yesterday. Love collecting those. And it's within games that I personally like. So I've got Cyberpunks, I've got one Cthulhu, but I got Cyberpunk 2077 set and a ton. You can't see a massive collection of Funko Pop for Demon Slayer. All right, we're full there. Okay, I think I came down from here, right? Yeah. I went in a U-turn. I think either tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to try and grab myself a new headset. While this is good, while I'm not streaming, it's not the greatest while I'm streaming. I can't adjust the audio level of the headset based on what it is currently in OBS. But let me see if there is something I can do here. Yeah, it's 100% on the volume from the PC, but OBS is only picking it up at a reduced percentage. Hopefully that's picking up on stream. All All right, we're close to Lover's Peak. I'm pretty sure I added that to my database. I'm going to bring up my database here real quick, and you'll see this. Alan Wake is the most recent one that I've been working on. I get this to be full screen. Also, you know, I'm going to have to rewind my hate that I dumped on Razer. Some of the settings that I found and fixed on my mouse has made my ability to move the cursor. Now you can see I'm moving it very incrementally. So that was on me. So apologies to Razer for me going on a big tangent of. I've had issues with it not being plug and play, and that's just from me growing up for 20 years as a over the last 20 years. I'm definitely older than 20 years, but over the last 20 years, I've just been a console player, and I haven't really messed with PC, but I expect it to just be able to plug and play. And because a mouse is an analog, I did go in and change some settings, so now I'm getting very good. Like you can see I'm slowly moving the cursor, so I can be a little bit more accurate with where I click. So I take back what I said about the Razer. I just always seem to have issues with my PC settings, and that's on me. So apologies to Razer. I was wrong. The keyboard, however, I'm still trying to figure out. So I have to take a step back and stop being so pessimistic when it comes to PC stuff, because I've just been a console only player. All right. Let's see here. Let's go into lore. This should be at the bottom right. If anybody ever jumps in and wants the database to be a little bit larger, so that you can see kind of what I'm doing, then I will do it like this. I'll try to bring this up so the game screen is somewhat larger. And then let me see, I should be able to fit this about to there. I want to make sure that the tabs are at the bottom. Okay. So you can see I'm taking a database here. I've got feedback, just feedback as I play the game. I've got people, enemy locations, things, lore. I have not been doing a very good job of keeping track of chapters. I've been doing better in Cyberpunk 2077, but we are in Chapter 2. And if I hit this button here, you can see Episode 2. We are currently in. Actually, it's not chapters, is it? It's episode. And then this one. I enjoy doing this because it helps me keep track of things that I don't have the greatest short-term memory. And in order for it to change into long-term memory, I have to write it, read it, repeat it. And this one is called Taken. Finding Alice. I'll say that's the primary. All right, and then people, enemies, locations, and things, proper nouns. So I am at Lover's Peak right here. And the information I have is just that it's Elderwood National Park. As I learn a little bit more, we'll probably find out better stuff. But in the meantime, so when I come up with that large version of the database, it's going to be a very bright light. Try to adjust that with brightness on my computer. It is a source of light that could shine on me. And I'll also try to increase the overall brightness of this light. That should be a little bit better. Okay. Back at it. Thank you for your patience during that sidebar.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Moonshine Cave. Have I got Moonshine Cave in my database? Let's organize this database alphabetically. Sort it by name. Moonshine Cave. Doesn't look like we've got Moonshine Cave in here. All right, do we want to go in here right now? Because Lover's Peak is our primary concern. Let's see what happens when we explore off the beaten path or where we're told to go. All right, I do see some tracking here with that yellow paint. Moonshine Cave, right? It's pointing me over here to the right. Alright, shotgun. Lithium batteries, flare gun. Huge. Flare guns are great when you're trying to take out the entities that are chasing and haunting Alan. ELDEN, our friend ELDEN is the requester, is the viewer who made the request to play Alan Wake, and I'm sure that he has done some speed running or is much more efficient at this than I would be. Okay, Lover's Peak. Further down over here. Oh, that was a waste. I should really only be using that when I'm being completely surrounded. That's my own fault. Super powerful that was. I mean, these guys are entities. Does it really matter if I shoot them in the head? I do also apologize. I'm using an Elite Pulse PlayStation 5 headset that is Bluetooth connected to my PC. I am going to be getting a new headset. I'm going to be trying to get a new PC so that I can get better streaming quality, that I can connect different cameras, a higher quality camera. I'm going to try to get a little bit better with that because I'd like to start making regular content that is edited. And I'd like a better, higher resolution. I do like how, though, if you see right here, I know I'm like getting distracted here. I do like how when whatever light I've got above me puts the same color lighting right on the top of my laptop. And this Samurai is just a sticker, which you probably already figured that out. This is the back side of the laptop screen, but I've got a bunch of Cyberpunk 2077 stickers, and this one just happened to be perfect when I flip it up. I noticed that it was cutting it off, but I just put some stickers on there and it makes it work great. But I like how whatever light is the ceiling light color, it trims this line. So I've got this nice red line up here. Sorry, distracted. Squirrel. Kind of a happy mistake. And to not put too fine of a capstone or not an end to the comments I may make about Elden's request. This was a perfect request from Elden, so thank you to Elden for requesting it. And I forget the username for, I keep wanting to say Aardvark. I'm pretty sure that's not accurate. I probably might have to rewatch my YouTube video for my last stream earlier today and see who requested the Quarry. I really like the Quarry. It's made by the same developers that did Until Dawn. Really good choice. And Erotic Stud Muffin has requested Routine, which is also a game that Elden suggested that I play. Wasn't a request by Elden to stream it, but very good game suggestions all around. All right, Visitor Center. We don't want to go that way. We want to go to Lover's Peak. Very nice. All right, so how many rounds? We got 8 rounds with the shotgun. The shotgun is reloaded, as is our flare, which we kind of wasted. Let's go ahead and reload our gun, pistol. All right, we've reached Lover's Peak. The Great Old One, felled by lightning. Got somebody behind me. Headshot. I have used a lot of rounds. A lot. Alright, we've already come from there. Let's walk through. Let's go back over here. The Great Old One, felled by lightning in 1937, is this exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir, however you say that, was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars after it fell. It was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record length. Can we read that? Sudotsuga Menziasi Subsglauka. Sudotsuga Menziasi Subsglauka. Probably butchered that. But not like it was butchered by that lightning. Getting butchered by the... Okay, I'll stop. Alright, let's run here. Alright, it did say that I should probably run instead of continuing to fire all the time. I'm a little fatigued. Woo. Little goosebumpy there. Dang. Nice shots, boys. Oh, I dodged that one. Come on. Come on, boys. Come into the light. Am I not in the light? Oh. Jeez. Total chase me down. Got me goosebumps every time I got hit. All right, I'm gonna use a shotgun on them next. Oh, okay. Let's run here. Man, he's got horrible stamina. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Wow. Wow. All right, we said we're gonna use a shotgun. We're gonna use a shotgun. Come on, boyos. Wow. Yeah, I think maybe I should flare gun these guys. Wow. Should I flare gun them? Is that a waste? All right, let's get these guys to chase us and bunch up a little bit here. All right, let's sprint here. Let's go over this side. Let's bunch them up a little bit. That it? We safe? Oh my gosh. I'm not safe. Reload. Reload. Ooh. Now, is it smart to stick around, or are they just going to keep spawning? Did I accomplish anything? For some reason, I feel like they're supposed to leave me behind some resources, but like, why? Why would they do that? Oh man, they are relentless. All right, we're just gonna run here. All right, let's stand here in the light. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, the light went out. Ow. Broski. Leave me alone, broski. One down. I don't even know if I'm going the right way anymore. I've got to be almost out of ammo. Where are we at? Oh, jeez. You guys just won't leave me alone. Souvenir shop. Which way to Lover's Peak? Which way to Lover's Peak? All right, I'm gonna go this way because that's the way it seems. Man, that camera is very disorienting. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, guys. Jesus Christ. Wow. I'm dead. This is over. Oh, God dang it. Ugh. I feel like I'm not reloading fast enough. Yeah, I'm... Oh, jeez. Ah! Jesus. Wow, that's the most challenging this game has been thus far. It makes me wish I had another flare gun round, but I don't. All right, so it looks like we're just gonna have to be a coward and run. Let's see what we have inside here real quick. Come on, be a flare gun. All right, visitor center. All right, how far back did they push me? No idea where I'm at. All right, is there a map? Don't know. Bear alert. 0 signs. Okay, that takes me back to the visitor center, which I don't want to go to. I need to be going away from... Oh, there we are. Okay, Lover's Peak. All right, how far back do I go? I've been so disoriented in this forest. I don't know how many steps I've made it. If I've even gotten closer to the Lover's Peak. Oh, here we go. Oh, what I wouldn't do for a flare gun right now. All right, we're just gonna bob and weave here. Ouch! Is this Lover's Peak? Jesus Christ! Wow. Unbelievable. Okay, which way am I supposed to... See, I'm disoriented again. Okay, I think we're supposed to go this way. Gonna trigger their arrival as soon as I get over here. They're gonna come through this way, I believe. That tells me I need to go in that direction because they're guarding it. So I only get one dodge before... But if they're all swarming me at the same time, God, I wish I had a flare. Yeah, I wasted the flare for the last one. That flare is super powerful. Very, very valuable. I feel like I keep getting different spawn points. You know what? We might just go ahead and try to fight. Running doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, jeez. Double hit? I'm only getting one shot off before having to reload. Wow. Yeah, I'm surrounded. There's nothing I can do. Jeez. This is brutal. I just don't have... I have 2 shotgun rounds, 32 pistol rounds, which I seem like I'm having to reload every... Okay, we'll get that. I have 0 flares. And this is by far the most difficult one. They're just everywhere. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's not true. That's actually false. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out of ammo? Oh, I'm not at my pistol. There's one down. Come on, I dodged. Have pity on me. This big guy is the biggest concern. Oh, can they hit each other? Oh, I'm about to fall off the edge. Ugh. 3 of them just are all firing at the same time. Ouch. What is... Alright, there's my health. Come on. Dang, the battery. I am ill-equipped. See, I want to run because they say that's a good idea, especially when you're outnumbered. I feel like trying to fight this guy is going to be a bad idea. He's going to kill me. Come on. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't matter. There's gonna be more. All right, let's reload our pistol. 27 rounds. Our batteries are reloaded. Wow. What a painful encounter. All right, let's make sure there's no collectibles up here. Really use a flare gun. I wasted it on those 3 guys. I should have just faced those 3 guys that were by themselves and... Alright, let's see. For your safety, stay on designated hiking trail. Make sure there's nothing up here. No manuscripts. Just check in here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a better microphone. That way I'm not having to yell, and my voice is definitely raised. Much more than it normally is when I'm playing on stream. Because my Razer microphone used to pick up really, really well, and then it just stopped working. Alright, Lover's Peak. Alright, this is a checkpoint. Good, perfect. Jump up and over here. That's probably a way. Let's go check over here. What do we got here? A hiking trail. We've been over here before. I think we had a fight here, didn't we? What does the thermos do? What does a thermos do? I don't really have a manuscripts option. I don't really have an inventory, do I? Dates from 1846, the year of the Oregon Treaty. 1853, 2001. Is there any way we can stop this thing from doing a dance? That chain right there is throwing everything off. Let's see if I can get it to stop messing around. Come on, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. You don't have to, like, calm down. Why is it why is it dancing like that? All right. Might want to remaster the physics on this wood board. Slice out of the oldest tree on the planet. All right, no collectibles over here. Visitor Center. I feel like I came. Did I come from here? I came from here, right? We want to jump over this, perhaps. Yes, there we are. All right, manuscript page. Hiking trail. Ooh, a gondola. We're gonna be riding a gondola. Checking for manuscript pages. Is this really a mounting point? All right, what do we got here? Bright Falls Visitor Center. Gazebo, cabin. Should take me all the way up to Lover's Peak, I guess. Why am I going? All right, that's where I guess I'm going. Shouldn't I be going up on the gondola instead of down? Or is this going to be a fight? Fight, 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 fight. No fight? No fight? All right. Waiting for some kind of cutscene of some kind. All right, so it seems like I'm having issues with the audio. This has happened a couple of times, so I'm gonna do a quick check to see if there's a way I can fix that. Eldon was in the previous stream this morning and said that he had found a way to fix the audio issues because it will mute cutscenes. I don't know why. I fixed it on a previous stream. All I did was reset my Xbox, Xbox Series X, and it seemed to fix the problem. But I guess there's some kind of settings that you can go in and do. How do I fix? I'm asking Copilot. How do I fix Alan Wake mastered audio from muting itself during cutscenes? Scour the internet, Copilot. Short errand, Alice Wake Remastered mutes audio in cutscenes because of a known bug in the Bink video audio tracks. And the most reliable fix is to replace the cutscene audio with corrected stereo tracks using the community patch. Unfortunately, I'm on why it works. Other fixes you can try, disable. All right, so it's referencing PC versions only. How to fix on Xbox Series X. Got you on Xbox Series X. The cutscene audio bug is different from PC. You can't install mods, so the fix comes down to console audio settings, game behavior, why it happens on Xbox, blah, blah, blah. Follow these steps on Xbox Series X. Set HDMI audio to stereo uncompressed. Okay, so we need to go to Xbox Guide. Sorry. Xbox Guide settings. Thought I was in settings. System settings. All right, settings. General. Volume and audio output. Volume and audio output. Audio output. Set HDMI audio to stereo uncompressed. It is stereo uncompressed. Okay. Restart the game after headset format. Stereo uncompressed. Additional options allow pass-through. Disable spatial audio formats. Turn Windows Sonic, blah, 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 blah. Power cycle, full shutdown. All right. All right, I'll just have to read out the readings on the game. Unfortunately, when I hit a cutscene and I get a checkpoint, I'll go ahead and restart and fix it. Even though I'm already set stereo uncompressed, it still doesn't seem to fix the problem. Oh, bro, I guess that would be the sounds that they make. Come on, fix your bug. Let me smash. I'm gonna kill you. No, flare. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. Okay, let me grab this. Yeah, I've got a flashlight now. The flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away. Yeah, that's a really good thought. I should totally use flares. That was his inner monologue. So
You can
that's.
see them too?
Hell, of course I see him. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
I just. Let's grab this right here.
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move.
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a
Okay,
moment, but
no
then
guns
I
with
recognized
flare.
him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
Military grunt. I set him up, you knock him down. How do I set him up? Ouch. Like I'm sucking at this so bad.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
What a
Yeah, but
Let's
horrible laugh.
move.
I lost
That's
my gun back
that's
there.
gonna get really annoying
I've
if
got
that's
a
the
gun.
checkpoint.
Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew
Yeah,
my name.
repeating.
We
So
were headed in
here's
the
here's
direction
what
of
should
Lover's Peak.
happen. This is and I'm gonna put this in feedback. This is what should happen with any game. If you're gonna have long dialogue, and I'm not gonna say it's super annoying. It can get to be over multiple repeats. All right, so respawn audio. Well, first the thing is audio. That's the primary topic. I'm gonna say this is poor. Say respawn repeat. Now we're gonna do speech to text. Anytime the player is met with a challenge and the game respawns that player back to a previous checkpoint, but before long strings of dialogue and annoying banter, and the player has to go back through and listen to that every time, the checkpoint should be put prior to the combat challenge starting, but after the dialogue is spoken. All right, let's see what we captured here. I'm going to go ahead and put this in database. We're going to bring it up this way. All right, let's see what it caught for speech to audio. Speech to text. Anytime the player is met with a challenge and the game met with a challenge and the player dies, resets, and the game respawns that player back to a previous checkpoint before long repeating strings of dialogue, annoying banter, etc. And the player has to go back through and listen to that every time. It can become annoyingly, is that the right? Annoyingly repetitive. The checkpoint should be put prior to the combat challenge. But after the dialogue is spoken. That will just save some of the frustration that players face whenever they're, I think it's challenging. And the challenge is fun. It's the reload to a checkpoint that I've already been through and listen to the same dialogue, and everything just is monotonously repetitive.
There was no way this was a coincidence.
I have to listen to
He
this
was the
entire
kidnapper.
string of
Come on,
inner
Wake,
monologues.
You better keep up.
Come on, Wake, you better keep up. All right, let's. Wow, what? Man, the freaking battery is out.
Monster! That boy! Huh? Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
The battery
Just a little
is
longer. I almost got it.
crap.
Okay, it's over, Wake. Move or to lose it. That's right. That's right. You just keep coming. Oh, you feel better now, Wake. All cozy and safe. Wait, where'd that one go? Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
One more flare left.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. They already died!
Shooting right through me. Of course, I am walking in front of him, so that's my fault. Are they going to come from behind us as well?
Piece of cake, Wake. Stop moving! That's what I got for you.
Jeez. Come on, kill this guy. This guy right here, kill him. Shoot this guy. Shoot this guy. Oh, I'm out of flares. Yeah, shoot this guy. This guy right here. Shoot this guy.
See? Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. All right, let's act now. Where's my wife? I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about some glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control. What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice? I want the entire manuscript or she's going to suffer bad. You touch her and all. Ah! If I could do some leaf rustling. So now what are they going to fight after he just like helped get a revolver? All right, give me a checkpoint.
You're gonna give me the manuscript.
All right, checkpoint
You'll be
reached.
sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Make it through the woods. I wonder if this is where we come back to in Alan Wake 2. I got enemies over there. What's this here?
What the hell?
Seriously?
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
I would say the batteries are crazy short. This might be because I'm on a higher difficulty setting. This will be gameplay. I'm gonna have to see if it's call it battery life. God dang. Battery life. Let's do speech to text. Seems like the life of the battery is very, 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 very short. Period. And that might be based on difficulty setting, so that'll be something that will be worth looking at. Okay, so that's a trap. I can't disarm it. Just got to stay away from it. I thought it was a collectible. But that is false. It is a lie. It was a trap. Making me think it was valuable. Okay, I think once I hit another checkpoint, I'll save. Or restart. Feels like I hit a checkpoint. Hold on, can we pause and then go back? Did I come down this way? Oh, crap. Ouch. Out. Double hit. All right, I'm going to have to put a comment on this one. This dodge camera, this is going to be gameplay. I'm going to say poor. Very, I'm going to put speech to text here. Very disorienting when the camera speed slows down and changes to a point of view that's not advantageous to the player and spins in a nauseating direction. Again, it just feels very, very disorienting. I'm trying to dodge. I'm not trying to. Maybe it's simulating something. I don't know if I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. No idea where I'm going. No idea where I'm at. No. Okay, I have no idea where I'm at. Completely turned around. All right, I'm looking at the top left corner to see if I can get myself oriented here. All right, sorry guys, let me fix my stream here on the phone. All right. Yep, they've respawned again. Perfect. Not perfect at all. Yeah, just go ahead and kill me. That's annoying. All right, we're not even gonna fight. We're just gonna move. It's not worth wasting time and energy on this. Yeah, see how the camera pulls my view back? God, you know what, you guys? Seriously. Right, is this even the right direction? God dang, dude. Ouch. No, don't fall, don't fall. Where am I? Oh my god! Are you kidding me, bro? Oh, wow. Is this... Oh, this isn't even a way around. No way, bro. That's such BS. Wow. This game is much more brutal than I thought it was. I'm playing out of heart. What difficulty am I playing on? Graphics, audio, video, controls. Don't think I can change it in here. Background opacity, defaults. Yeah, I have no idea. Very, very annoying though. Super, super annoying. Let's see if we can find that tree. Get out of here. I don't want to... I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. Nope, nope. I'm seeing the yellow dot there. Just gonna run. Hope for the best. Juke back and forth. See, look at that. See how it moves the camera? And it's so annoying. Get up there, bro. Come on, get back there. Alright, do they give up? That's the question. Alright, let's not get pinned in the background there. Let's get over here. Oh, they came up the tree? No way. Oh, I hate the camera. I hate the camera so much. It is so disorienting. Oh, wow. One flare, no shotgun, no flare gun. I don't even know if going down into that location really does anything at all. Let's get oriented here. Man, your stamina sucks, Alan. Where's the tree at? Oh, crap. Dang it. Holy crap. Multiple combo. You know what? Let's stay down here and take care of these guys, because all they're going to do is come up and cause heartache. I wish I could get into this right here and get some more amp. Oh my god. Look at his combo. Like, he does a double hit combo. All right, what stream time are we on? We're an hour in, so we got about another hour. Super, super hard. Oh, yeah, sure. Do your multi-hit combo. 3-hit combo? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at how many there are. Wow. Reload, reload, reload. So much reloading. Oh, come on, block. Dodge. Alan, come on, please. Oh my goodness. Come on, come on. Just one shot, reload, one shot, reload. Reload faster, please. Okay, reload the battery. Woo. Man, that is annoying. All right, we have an entire... This should be a checkpoint. Right here should be a checkpoint. No, 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 no. No! I wanted to start the light. Ugh, this is painful, dude. This is very, very painful. Very, very painful. Okay, I can't go back down there, I guess. No! Please! No, this is so bad. Look at... Oh my goodness. Wow. Super annoying. Super annoying. All right, instead of running, I'm gonna instead just take them off one by one. That's not working. Let's move around this way. He's doing like multiple hit combos. I'm able to get one shot off. I lose stamina. All right, just kill me, guys. Oh, dude. I guess running... Okay, let's get over that. I guess running to the tree and trying to get the high ground is the best option to let them bottleneck. God damn. Literally, screw you guys. Screw you guys. Alan's stamina is atrociously short. The battery life, atrociously short. Everything is just... Oh. Get up the tree, Alan. Alright, let's fire from here. Ah. Alright, there's another guy down here. Of course, my battery's dead. Alright, that should clear the back end. Nope, still got another guy. Alright, I don't think I can get... Okay, we've got to walk really, really, really slow. Don't think I can get this thing charged in time. Alright, how long does that last? No way, what? Okay, so he appears, then he disappears. I can't see him. And then he like appears and then disappears and then appears and then disappears and then appears and then disappears. Right, let's get this shotgun. Let's use that. There we go. God, these chests right here feel like they're supposed to be collectibles. Alright, it feels like I hear... Why is this netting? Okay. Got pinned in there. Alright, where are we supposed to be going here? I don't want to stay here because they'll just come after me. Do I need to go down? I think we're done in here. Let's drop down again. Pick up the flare, yes. Is there any other flares?
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Okay, going to the right. Looking for signs. What was the purpose of that? What was the point of that? Right, there's a mark here to go up. Go left. What do we got in here? Oh, flare gun, yes. Okay, man, I really could have used that a long time ago. Okay, we're not jumping up there. All right, real quick, guys, I'm going to take a quick restroom break, and I'll be right back. All right. We are back. Get this back going. Thank you for the patience. Let's see here. Let's get that in. All right. Game audio should be back on. Get some water. Looks like we're supposed to go this way. Now we went up there, but I feel like there's more that I should be doing up there. Can I climb up here? This isn't Tomb Raider. That's very clear. Oh, I can't wait for Tomb Raider. The next one in February. Legend of Atlantis, I think it's called. Okay. Very surprised that he can clamber sometimes, and other times cannot. He could easily pull himself up. You know, put your gun away. There's no need that you need. There's no reason why he needs to hold his flashlight and the gun. He could put his flashlight and his gun away, sort of like wherever he puts the shotgun. Now I'm holding the flare, and I should be able to just clamber up there, but let's hope that there's a way up. Let's go ahead and make sure that PC is muted. Can I climb up this way? No. Was the plane wasn't part of this climbing puzzle, was it? Am I... What was that climb for? I haven't really found myself doing a lot of like platforming in this game, so I don't know if that's what it's asking me to do. Should we climb up there? Is that a thing? Let's walk over this way. Yeah, I don't know if this is a thing. I really doubt this is what I'm supposed to be doing here. Yeah, let's go back down. Without falling, and I don't know if he takes fall damage. Well, maybe this is not the way to go. Let's find another way. If we went up here, doesn't look like we can go up there. We've already been this way, or have we? Let's see if we can go up this way. Nope, there's two oddly placed boulders there. I don't know. This seems to be the way. I don't see... It feels like I should be able to climb up there and then walk over this way. But there's these boulders right here that's preventing me from getting up that way. Now, if he was like able to climb, he could climb up into there and then make his way over there. The pointer's telling me to go that way. The plane has already done its thing, I guess. Or wait, what's this right here? Is that anything of importance? Should I be... Yeah, that... I feel like that whole thing I did was to get me over there. I don't think there's anything more to do over here. I think it was just to pick this up. I don't know. Again, there's no... Let's see, can we sprint and jump? Yeah, there's none of that. There's nothing over here. Maybe we go this way. Make it through the woods. Well, I can't. There's nothing over here to do. Go up this way. Well, there's a tree growing into a mountain face. Well, I am not sure here. I can't climb up this way, or can I? Well, now I can get up here. Is that what I was supposed to do? Wait, I was already up here. What is going? Am I? Did I die down here and then respawn all the way? Okay, checkpoint reached. All right, so from here, guys, I'm gonna reset this. I'm gonna quit to menu. It should have saved. I'm gonna restart the. I'm gonna quit the game. I'm gonna restart the Xbox. And we'll see if this does anything. It did it last time. It helped and fix the issue that I was having. So let's see if it does it again. No guarantee. No guarantee at all. Bling bling. New Diablo season. Turn on the Xbox. Yeah, I mean, Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming, y'all. I guess from what I'm understanding is there is going to be you don't get the entire game price and you get the entire game price. Which I mean, Rockstar is setting sort of a standard here that people are going to accept because, I mean, I think the game is worth $99, so I'll probably get that version. Because, I mean, it's supposed to be, I don't know. I'm going to be very, very, very critical of a $3 billion investment, and I'm going to be nitpicking the crap out of it. Like, is this worth is this what $3 billion really looks like? All right, we are at 1 hour, 30 minutes into the stream. We'll try to get another half hour here, and then I think we're going to switch over to Cyberpunk. We'll do a early morning stream tomorrow, and then an evening stream. And then Wednesday, early stream, no evening stream. Thursday, early and evening. Friday, early and evening. Early Saturday and early Sunday, but no evening streams on those days. I said I was going to do a summer stream, like extravaganza, but there are things that I also need to do. I'm trying to get back into college, so I need to make sure I'm hitting those milestones for the fall. All right, continue game. Hopefully this little thing that I'm doing here fixes the audio issue that the bug is currently giving me. All right, I have hit a checkpoint. Am I going to get into a super fight? I should have some really good stuff, actually. Camera is just horrible. dodge at all. Ouch. I missed it. I missed it. I messed it up big time. Messed it up big time. Come on. Get away from me. Let's see here. Probably need to get out of this area. I see a house over there. Not sure which direction we should be going. I see a thermos over there, and I don't know what thermoses do. Good luck with college. Thanks, Minty. Hopefully get started in this fall. But I'm trying to go back because both my daughters got in on scholarships of their own, so I don't have to pay for it. So I can maybe get back to doing some of my own. All right, we're not going that way. Oh, crap. I dodged. Oh, no, 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 don't fall in. No, oh my God, are you kidding me? What? Okay, where am I at? Where am I at? Let's reorient ourselves. Better get off of me, bro. God, I hate this camera. I really hate this camera. Come on. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. They're still killing me. Get out of here. Get out of here. Whoa. Whoa, is this thing falling? What the heck? Oh, the goo. I wonder if doing anything to that goo, does that matter? Does it just keep me away from harming myself if I step on it? Actually, let's test. Okay, it does do something to me. Just curious if it mattered. Earned a manuscript page for all that, I guess. Top of the mill. to you. Ooh, was that meant to be a puzzle thing? Where's the manuscript? Yes, let's take all of those. I will say this, and I think it deserves to be said. I've been complaining a lot. I get emotional about very small, stupid things about this game. And those stupid things are, I'm looking at them at a very overly critical and like small child responses. I respect a game that is hard, even though I may get like childishly emotional over like things that are difficult. But I've respected games that are hard, especially from Dark Souls. I used to hate Dark Souls. I started my Souls exposure, if you will, from Demon Souls. I originally bought a copy, I think at HMV, and I never played it again. I collected them, but I never played them because I knew of their difficulty, but I didn't like difficult games. But over time, I've respected them. So I respect the difficulty of the game, and it shows me the value of the certain resources. The flares I know mean a lot to me when I pick them up. And if I was playing on an easy or normal, I'd be like, oh, flares, whatever. But I know their value. They hold greater value. So any of the bickering and whining that you hear from me is more childish than it is any issue with the game. Okay, so we came here. Now, would I recommend to some players that if you want just the narrative to play it on easier? Yes, I would say play it on easier. I thought I was supposed to get to the top. Is this not the top of the mill? Oh, wait, there's a ladder over here. Aha. And if you've heard me like talking recently about me selling all my physical games, I sold a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 2 Slim. I guess it's called PlayStation 3 Slim. I have two PlayStation 3s that don't turn on, but GameStop says that they'll take them. I sold a PlayStation Vita. I sold a PlayStation Portable Go. I sold a PlayStation Portable. I've been trying to sell all of my physical games, except for I think I've nostalgically started to interact with them. Or sorry, I've been trying to organize all of my collection from the last 20 plus years. And Metal Gear Solid, I'm wanting to keep. I don't know if I necessarily want to keep Tomb Raider, even though it's kind of been just sort of a part of it. But I already sold off some Tomb Raider games, so not keeping those. Final Fantasy, I'm probably going to keep all of that because I want to get back into the series. But everything else, and this is every time I think about, do I want to keep this game a physical copy and never play it? Never play the physical copy because I'm okay. I'm okay with digital. I understand the importance of physical media. That's not lost on me. But I'm okay just playing the new stuff out there. And I know I could lose access to Alan Wake Remastered. The darkness wears her face. So the value of physical to others is important. It's not lost on me, but it doesn't hold value for me right now as much as it used to. Come on, dodge. hunting rifle? Does that do anything for me? Oh, look at that. It did. But one thing I think I've decided to do is keep my Wii U. I've sold all my GameCube games. I'm trying to sell my Wii, but my Wii U will play Wii games, so I'm keeping Metroid because I do love that series. But I think once I replay those, I'll probably sell those as well. And what I find myself doing more is playing a lot of Cyberpunk, and thanks to Go On Board, a board game development company also in Poland, made Witcher the Old World, or The Witcher Old World, has made me want to get heavy into the Witcher series, whereas I am aware of Witcher and have gotten more familiar with the Witcher lore and universe through Go On Board, which makes me want to read the books, which makes me want to play more of the game, which makes me want to get into the series and the comics and all that jazz. Cyberpunk 2077 is by far my favorite game of all time. Nothing comes close to how much time and love I've put into that game. So I look at all the other games that I have, and I'm just like, let me go give them a better home. And let somebody else hold greater value than I'm giving them. And I apologize to all those that have a better outreach and a better spoken voice when it comes to advocating for physical media. Because I'm certainly part of the problem, because I have a ton of digital only games. That's the majority of my library. And I hope for only the best of those that are fighting the good fight to keep their access to games. I do agree wholeheartedly. Like, I shouldn't lose access to my game, and if you make another digital version of it and there's nothing different, I should continue to hold the rights to play it. I don't know if I actually shot any of them. I definitely dodged way before he hit me. I am wasting ammo on this guy. Wasting ammo. My bad. And I mean, Sony, Microsoft, you know, Nintendo, all these companies, I know everybody's like, they're against us, but I mean, sometimes they have to make these choices. If they were making money off of physical versus digital, I'm sure they'd keep it, because why would any company who's making millions, billions of dollars off of physical media stop that? There has to be a reason, and that might be that just they're losing money, they're hemorrhaging money, and you don't. If you want Sony to continue to fund the games that we love playing, even in just the digital format, like, they're gonna have to sell things off, or just stop making games altogether, and then you give that all to another company to keep these franchises alive. But again, I have no facts. It's just assumption, I guess. Okay, that guy is definitely getting a flare. Yes, more flares, please. More flares. All right, I've got one more flare. Let's reload this. Yeah, I'm out of ammo there. Or not out of ammo, but about as reloaded as I can be. All right, which way are we going? Which way are we going? This way and over? Maybe, maybe? Okay, we're not going that way. I guess up this way? I thought I came down from there. Didn't I come down from here? Campgrounds. All right. Some water. All right, we've got about another 13 to 15 minutes.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
All right, I thought I saw something shimmering. There's something shimmering up there? Nothing?
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
No. Are you? Maximized.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
I'm sure that battery lasts super long. There's most likely going to be a boss fight of some kind here. Can we swing on this? Yeah, why do some things get physics and others that should do not? Let's go around this way. It's closed, but that doesn't matter. I'm Alan Wake. This is the woman's restroom. Nothing in here. Just checking resources. Garage key. That's probably going to trigger something.
That does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
I feel like he's watching himself, the real Alan Wake, writing the story. I don't remember this story or if I ever finished the Alan Wake series.
You can save yourself.
Yeah, there's going to be some fighting going on because I have the key. Is that it? I get to drive? What? Oh, now we get a vehicle. That's cool. Of course, I'd get a guy to come in. Oh, come on. Hopefully no more. That's cool. It'd be cool if I could like turn on my brights. Does the vehicle have an actual battery life? Okay, so something to say here is for like certain, points of view. There is, I think, something very valuable about putting a player through a state of challenge where resources, sorry, I'm on the database. A player is put in a certain challenging state where flares are very powerful, flare gun very powerful. The light has a lot of power to it, and there's vehicles all around, but you can't use them. But this particular sequence has, I don't know, heavier weight to it because now I'm finally able to operate a vehicle. I'm not quite sure why I couldn't operate a vehicle throughout. There were some like narrative barriers, like Barry's vehicle. I didn't have the keys, so I couldn't drive it around, and it would have been easier, but I can't use it because I'm in a dense forest. I get that. So having this particular area of gameplay has like, wow, like I could finally mow these guys down in a kind of a revenge type of way. So I like it. I don't know if there's like, should I stop off somewhere and like this thing's starting to burn up. Can I repair it? Like, should I be going over here right now? Like, should I be doing what I'm doing right now? Like, is there any value to me going down here? Does he scoot over? Oh, he does scoot over. Okay, this is the lodge area, right? This is where I need to pick him up. Where is he over here? Let me get... I don't think it matters like which direction I face the vehicle. Is he in here? Wait, this isn't where he's at. Do I need to drive through here? Okay, where should I be going right now? Something is behind me, preventing this vehicle from backing up. Aha! Whoa. All right, guess we're on foot from here.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Are they wanting me to only use the flare gun? I can't tell if this is them telling me, use your flare gun. But I'd want to use the flare gun on large groups.
Kidnapper. You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Okay, I've been up here before. Alright, that should be where Barry's located. Should be. Maybe. Alright. We'll get up here. There'll probably be a cutscene, and I think we'll call it there for this particular
Barry had talked about birds over
stream.
the phone.
Oops, let's get this. Yes, yes, and yes. Alright, we have 7 rounds with the flare gun. They have overloaded me with a ton of flares.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimneys. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
And how do I get in there? Save Barry from the birds. Oh. Okay, these guys are swarming me. That do it? We got 4 more rounds. Three more rounds. Oh!
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
All right, still got 3 rounds. Good, 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 good.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
All right,
I
good.
sent Barry to the town to ask
Audio's
around
back.
about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old
dear diner.
Good girl.
Typical problems. That's got to be it for this particular act, this particular chapter.
Come here. Pretty please. Can you tell me
Episode
where I am?
complete.
You, won't you say something?
End of episode 2. I like this episodic kind of approach. I hope they continue that for Alan Wake 2.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Previously
Alice has
on
been
Alan
kidnapped.
Wake.
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Episode 3. Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's
Nightingale.
anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
I don't know if that's how I spell
Help you
Nightingale.
folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al.
All right. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. That is the end of episode 2. We're in episode 3. Let's look at manuscripts here. Episode 3 is Ransom. Let's go ahead and update our database here. Lord, episode 3. Ransom. We'll call it Trailer Park, but we'll update that if we need to. Finding Alice. A dream state. I think those are the 3 that I've decided to pick here. We'll go to the database. You can kind of see, like, this is kind of what I've named it, even though that might not necessarily be. I mean, obviously, Nightmare is the name of episode 1, Taken, Ransom, 2 and 3 respectively, but I've just kind of given it another subcategory as, like, let me remind myself of what it was. And episode 1 felt like more of a dream state. I think the whole thing is a dream, but I could be wrong as we learn more about the game moving forward. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here. It has been a pleasure spending some time with you. Again, your time is a valuable resource and you can spend it anywhere. So if you stop by, even for a moment, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Feel free to drop comments in the comment section. Tell me what you like, what you dislike. even pick a game for me to add to a future stream, and I'll add that to my queue to rotate through. Thank you again, Eldon, for making this recommendation, this request for this viewer request. I've also got the Quarry to stream, and also Routine for other viewer requests. So I do appreciate everybody coming by, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.